Greetings. This is Pastor Warren, pastor of St. John AME Church, 3001 Tryon Road, here in the city of Raleigh, North Carolina. We thank God that you have joined our broadcast today. We trust that it will be a blessing to you and your family, and that God will have his way in your life. Welcome to St. John AME Church. Enjoy the broadcast. belongs to the Lord. We used to sing a song when we were little kids. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got you and me in his hands. Got the little bitty babies in his hands. He's got the whole wide world in his hands. God bless you. May heaven continue to smile upon you. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, praise team. My God. I believe y'all meant that thing. Can I help you out? If God is not your everything, he can't be nothing to you. For he says, I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God. Amen. 99 and a half just won't do. I know all of us make mistakes and that kind of thing, but your love for God has to be genuine. Your relationship with God needs to be authentic. I'm not going to be before you long. If you give me about 10 after. If you give me till about 10 after. I don't know what the spirit like to. The flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing. Amen. You don't know like I know what the Lord has done for me. Thank you, Minister Simeon, for reading, and for those of you that are watching by way of Facebook, those that will be watching by RTN, Channel 22, we want you to know that we love you. We pray God your strength. I also want to make mention to all of our members that are not present, that you can make sure, I know most of you would want to make your financial contributions. So you can go to the website, St. John AME Church website, and you can click in on your offering and follow the link. Amen. God bless you again. Let us look to the Lord in prayer. Gracious and all-wise God. It is a privilege and a pleasure for us to be here today. We didn't come here grudgingly. We didn't come of necessity. But we came because we know that in you there is refuge. Psalms 46:1 says God is our refuge. You are a very present help in the time of trouble. God bless these who are present. Those that may be watching by way of internet. God, have your way. Bless our leadership, not only in the church, bless our leadership in this country, in this world.
Thank you, Lord.
God, bring us together like never before.
Amen.
God, now, let the words of my mouth, the meditation of my heart, be acceptable in thy sight.
Amen.
O Lord, my strength and my redeemer. And all the people of God said amen. Amen. In your hearing, from 2 Timothy 1:7, for God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. Today, no matter where you turn, or whether it be at the grocery store, whether it be at Walmart, Costco's, people are talking about the coronavirus.
Yes.
Everybody's concerned about the crisis, pandemic. We are finding ourselves, many afraid, some are worried, some are troubled. Fear has gripped this entire globe and the global market. Yes, fear itself is recorded in the Word of God 365 times. It says, fear not, or fearful. Not only that, the Word of God lets us know that fear is a part of the human existence. Not only for humans, but animals fear. Birds fear. And it is a neurological fact that there are sensitives and senses in our brains that causes us to fear. And I don't know about anybody else, but I'm learning to overcome my fears.
Yes.
Because the question today in our topic is, what are you afraid of?
All right now.
What are you afraid of? Some are afraid of snakes. Some are afraid of bugs. There are people that I know that are afraid of clowns. You say, why is that? Because if you really look at a clown is smiling and frowning at the same time. All of us have our share of fears. Yes, fear is a natural, normal response to danger that is surrounding us. Isaiah 43 and 1 says, don't fear. Well, I have redeemed you. Not only have I redeemed you, but I've called you by name.
Yes.
God commands us not to fear. The phrase fear not is used 80 times in the Bible. God knew that the enemy would use fear to discourage us,
Yes.
to distract us, to distress us, to decrease us in our relationships, damage our witness, destroy our hopes, dampen our spirits. Fear is a powerful and primitive human emotion. It alters us. But I want you to know something, that we ought to be persuaded. We ought to be persuaded by the Word of God, that God is with us.
Yes.
And if God be for us, who can be against us?
Amen.
Of course, there is healthy fear, and there is unhealthy fear. Fear keeps us from our divine destiny. Fear robs us of our dreams. Fear keeps us from our deliverance. Yes, robs us of our destiny. Because God has a divine destiny for all of us. But fear will rob you of your divine destiny. You will shrink away. You will start to abandon that thing that God has put in your heart. But I want you to know today that not only does it rob us of our divine destiny, but it robs us of our dreams. Those things we had planned to do. Those visions put a deadline. But I want you to know today that no matter what's going on now, I've got a dream. I know that God is working some things out. I know that we don't need to be afraid. I know we can be concerned, but we don't have to be fearful. Because God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power, and of love, and of a sound mind. What are you talking about, preacher? Well, God has given us the spirit, not the spirit of fear, but of power. What power? The power to overcome, the power to succeed, the power to do, the power to move to tread upon serpents.
Yes.
Power to walk in dark places and bring light.
Amen.
Power to overcome sickness and sorrow. I want you to know today that the enemy tries to use fear to keep us from moving forward.
Yes.
Well, preacher, fear tries to keep us from our divine destiny. Fear robs us of our dreams. And fear keeps you from your deliverance.
Yes.
The children of Israel was in the wilderness 40 years. It was only an 11-day journey. But because they were afraid, because they looked in the promised land, Canaan, and the spies came back and said, there are plenty of food. The grapes are humongous. The orchards are great. The land is fertile. All the stuff that we want, all the stuff we've been waiting on, all the stuff that we've been promised, all the stuff that God said was over there. But there's some giants over there. They're bigger than us. Matter of fact, they're so big until they make us look like grasshoppers. Anybody here have had that grasshopper syndrome where you thought something was too big for you? Well, it might have been too big for you, but it wasn't too big for God. Because the God that I serve, He's bigger than any problem. He's bigger than any mountain. Yeah, they came back, and only 2 had a positive report. The rest said, we can't take the land. Said that we'll be overcome. They'll kill us out. But the truth of the matter is, it wasn't the way they saw others, it's the way they saw themselves. When you see yourself as a loser, when you see yourself as one that can't win, you won't win. The person that says I can, and the person that says I can't, are both right. Either you can or you can't. Is there anybody here that knows what the word says? I can do all things through Christ Jesus, which strengthens me. Is there anybody here that's going to head back and say, you know what? I had some hills, I had some mountains, I had some valleys, but God took me through. Is there anybody this week you've been through something, but look at you now, you're still here. They said last year you wouldn't make it up, but here you are. Somebody tell God, thank you. I'm so glad, I'm so glad that I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid because God is on my side. Is there anybody here can say, I got the Lord on my side? Yes, can I help somebody really? David, when he went to check on his brothers, when they were out there and they were confronted with the Philistines and Goliath, David went to check on his brothers. And when he got there, his brothers and everybody was afraid of Goliath. Anybody got any giants? Anybody got any hills? Anybody got any obstacles that's standing between you and your blessing? Can I help somebody? This coronavirus is not going to stop me from getting to my blessing. I need about 5 people to stand up and say, you know what? I'm not going to let this thing get me down. I'm not going to let it cause me to stay up at night. I'm not going to cause me not to talk positive. Well, let's stop by to tell you that this is an opportunity for the children of God. And just like David, I don't know about you, but David said, wait a minute, this ain't right, because the God I serve, He don't want us to be afraid. He don't want us to be fearful. Let me go out there and fight this giant. And then Saul, trying to give him some conventional weapons, trying to give him his armor. And David said, when he tried on, he said, this thing don't fit. Is there anybody here can stand up and say, what they tried to put on me, it just won't fit. I can't work with this. this, but I can work with what God has given me. Anybody here want to stand up and say, I can't work with what you got, but I can work with what I got. And David went out there, and when he went out there, he went out with a slingshot and arrows. And I don't know about you, but I believe David, when he stood there on the hill, and when Goliath said, y'all send this dog out here, ain't nothing but a little pup, I'm going to squash him like an ant. I believe David said, you might come at me with a javelin and with a spear, but I'm coming at you in the name of the Lord. I stop by to tell somebody, when you come in the name of the Lord will be with you. Somebody say that. Look at somebody say, I didn't come this far. Not to throw my rope. I didn't come this far to leave my rock in his sleep. But I came to church. Y'all want to hear what I'm saying? I came to church. I'm going to sleep on y'all ain't hear me. I'm going to get my praise on. I'll tell my finger. I didn't come this far. I didn't come this far to get a praise. I came to the Lord. What are you afraid of? What are you afraid of? Look at somebody and say, David had to overcome fear before he could overcome Goliath. See, when everybody else is afraid, everybody's shaking in their boots, and everybody talking about how it can't be done, you ought to say, wait a minute, you haven't checked out my God, because the God that I serve, he's a miracle worker. The God that I serve, he can turn it around. The God that I serve, he's bigger than my father. Somebody say that. Yes, the children of Israel that fear keep them in the wilderness for 40 years. They could have been delivered in 11 days. 11 days. Less than 2 weeks. In 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Now I know, and some of you may have heard, I've been talking, and folk have been talking about people from the Pentagon and people from who's in the know in intelligence talking about they go getting ready and they want to quarantine all of us for 4 weeks and keep everybody in the house, keep everybody locked down. Amen. And it may come to that, but the problem they have is that they don't want to pay people for being out of work. All right. If you're that concerned, pay us for being out of work. Oh, this is on FaceTime. The problem is they don't want to pay us. Say it loud. Psalms 91:5 says, be not afraid of the terror by night, nor by the arrow that flies in the day. Don't be afraid of what you see and what you can't see. Most folk are afraid of the dark. Some folks still are grown and have to sleep with a night light. You don't tell everybody because you leave the TV on. Afraid. God has not given us the spirit of fear. Amen. Look at somebody and say, spirit is a fear. It is a fear. Fear not. For fear has torment in it. We're tormented by the things we're afraid of. Some people are afraid of things that's never going to happen to them. It's a fact that most of what we worry about is going to happen to us will never happen. Amen? I used to not fly planes. I used to get on planes. Because I believe that I looked at so many plane disasters. Broadcast has been a blessing to you and your family. We thank you for joining us here at St. John AME Church. Sister Warren and myself, thank you so much. And we trust that this has been a blessing to you, your family, and to all that were in your household.
Please come by and join us on a Sunday morning at St. John AME Church, where it's truly a blessing, heaven in view.